The last string quartet, the second string quartet that Leos Janacek wrote, called The Intimate Letters, is an autobiographical piece. It incorporates, as the title says, letters that he wrote to a young muse, I guess, girlfriend, in many ways a fantasy of a girlfriend, it turns out. He's just madly fallen in love with this person that he can't have her. But the idea with this collaboration with Bell Shakespeare is based on a idea that I quite literally stole from a few friends back home in Finland who did a concert where they combined a collection of these letters. There are more than 700 of them. So I think in the collection we are using maybe 10 or 15. I contacted the players and I contacted the person, Arja Puikkonen, who collected these letters, and she was really happy to give us the rights to use that certain kind of pattern of letters that she picked out from all those 700 letters. That goes together with the movements of the quartet perfectly, because the movements of the quartet depict very specific events in the fantasy love story that never kind of happened. It's been a piece that's been very close to me from early on when I was studying, and I used to play lots with my first string quartet back home, and it recently resurfaced again in 2012. We did a performance at Pier 3 with Bell Shakespeare, and we used these letters, and Peter Evans from Bell Shakespeare slightly rearranged the words and rearranged the letters, and we came up with this rather touching. I think the audience response was so good that we now decided to take it on the main stage, which I'm really happy about. A lot of this music that Janacek wrote, it's very fragmental, it's very short. It's like speech or like singing a very tiny phrase, you know, and then talking another phrase. And so there's a very interesting kind of tie between those two elements, spoken word and played music. It's a genius idea to pair these two works together, the Janacek second string quartet, Intimate Letters, and the Smetana from My Life, because they're very similar, not musically similar, but similar in the sense that they are depicting specific moments from the composer's personal life and their personal feeling. And the stories are actually frighteningly similar. In Smetana's quartet, he's not so much talking about just love, but the whole kind of arc of his existence. And also another connection point between Janacek and Smetana is that the viola, in this case Christopher Moore, is given a very big role in both pieces, especially in the Janacek, where it's depicting the main character of the story. So it'll be very interesting to have Gordan Nikolic to join us and to lead this program. Gordan Nikolic is the concertmaster of London Symphony Orchestra, and first time that I think he's working in Australia. We're also presenting a Mozart Divertimento in the beginning, just something from the standard repertoire and something to kind of round up the program nicely.